We are going to go ahead and get to the phones and see who we've got tonight. And our first caller is Rosemary. I think that was from Macon. Warner Robins, I'm sorry. Hi, Rosemary. Go ahead with your question for us tonight.
Okay, I was staying with my husband at the hospital. He was dying, and I went to get out of the chair that the hospital had furnished me to sleep in, and it was faulty, and I fell and fractured my femur, and I had to have surgery. Got a steel rod down my leg, and I've been in therapy since April for this. And I was just wondering if there was any case that we could bring against the hospital.
Well, Rosemary, I mean, you certainly have a very bad injury at probably the worst time that it could ever happen with your husband dying, so to speak. A lot of it would depend upon whether or not the chair was in fact faulty. You indicated it was faulty. I'm not clear what it would have been that was faulty, but if it caused you to fall, which it sounds like it did, then certainly the hospital might have, say might, because it turns on whether or not they knew it was faulty or what was wrong with the chair. But you might have a claim against the hospital or the manufacturer of the chair. Mike's kind of our resident premise lawyer. What's your...
Well, unfortunately, my earpiece went out during the call, so briefly, what
happened is Rosemary was in the hospital with her husband who was dying.
Yeah.
And there was a faulty chair in the hospital room, and she was getting out of the chair, and the chair caused her to fall, and she broke her femur, has a rod in it, and obviously a substantial injury.
Yeah, you would think they should have been on notice. They should, especially in a hospital setting, should make sure the chairs are appropriate and for the guests that are going to be staying there. And you would think it would be just a personal injury case and not some sort of medical malpractice case, because a faulty chair doesn't require any professional opinion, just vigilance on the part of the hospital.
Yeah. Rosemary, you definitely should consult a lawyer. You can call our office tomorrow or call a lawyer that you might know, but I would definitely have someone look into it. And it needs to be done sooner than later, because I think she said it happened in April.
That's right.
So, you want to make sure that chair is preserved, or somebody looked at it to determine what was wrong with the chair.
And Rosemary, we'll be sure to run the phone number for Reynolds, Horn and Servant if you want to reach out to them during business hours to get some additional information and consult.